everyone. Welcome to my channel. I call this the Soul Playground channel, tied in with my website, soulplayground.life. Okay, so I'm back at the beach, and it's even sunnier today, and and a little windier, but it's beautiful. And being in nature is really helping me with these intense energies. I know a lot of you are feeling it as well, and I know I have some aspects, Plutonian and Saturnian aspects happening in my chart. So I've been doing a lot of deeper inner work and getting more insight and understanding from my guides as to what is going on. And that brings us to this reading. So I hope you can all hear it well enough. I'll be showing you the cards later. This reading is based on synchronicity. And to some degree, they all are, but this one is emphasized. And yesterday in my meditation, my guides came to me, my spirit team, oversouls, and said, you've got to do something to help people understand the signs they're receiving and to pay attention, to watch out, to be aware. What are the signs that you are receiving? So this reading is about what to watch out for, what to look for, and it's what's guiding, because really more than us creating our own destiny, we actually open up to receive our destiny. We actually respond to what is coming from the higher directive, from spirit, God, the soul, guided by our higher selves. So that destiny that we have is actually unfolding. So we actually meet our destiny. A lot of times we miss the opportunities because our ego, our little self, is looking for something else. So when I say that we're meeting our destiny, I mean that it's that part of us that's guiding and directing us, our higher selves, not the ego personality. And of course, every time I go to record, Yoshi walks further away. I don't know what it is. She does it on my podcast as well. So I got to kind of keep a watch on her. In fact, I think I'm going to have to go get her. Yosh, come on. She's a little deaf, or she just likes to ignore me. Maybe that's a sign too. Anyway, many of you have been seeing 10-10-10, 2-2-2, 4-4. A lot of you are seeing 11-11, which is an activation number. It's a galactic number, similar to 111. Those are like, I call them energy attunements, or it's like an energetic chiropractic attunement or alignment. It's aligning you more to your soul. The 2-2-2, 3-3-3, 4-4-4, those are angelic numbers. They are about guidance. 5-5-5. Okay, so it's learning not only about the numbers, but what do you keep hearing? What phrases? What keeps coming up for you in your dreams? What keeps coming up for you in your inner work? Pay attention, okay? Watch out. Be aware. You're being guided, and you're being guided by you. We all have a spirit team. We all have, archangels or guardian angel, a higher self. We all have aspects of us that are not in physical form. We have other dimensional realities that we're living out as well. But on the earth plane really is our soul playground. This is where we get to play it all out, the emotions. We get to play with physical manifestation, things that are more concrete. So with that said, let's get to the reading. I can see Yoshi over there. And pick one, see what is drawn to you. They will be time-stamped in the description. Let's do a little bit of breath work, just to align, if you're able to. And let's just close our eyes just for a few seconds and bring our awareness within. Become very aware of our physical presence, where we are right here, right now. Where are we at physically? The locale that we're at. And where are we at in our life? Take a breath in. And as you breathe out, feel yourself letting go into that support that perhaps you can't always see, but you can feel. The support that comes through synchronicity. signs and the symbols? What are the messages that you're receiving? What do you need to be paying attention to? What is it important for you to pay attention to right now? Are you missing anything? What do you need to watch out for? Okay, let's ask soul group number 1. Okay. I'm going to read the stones later. Oh, you've got wow, this is pretty powerful. Okay, you've got destiny. You've got this lovers, harmony. Wheel of Fortune is the destiny. Wow. 3 of Cups. Oops, let me just read the tarot first and then I'll get to the others. Okay, and you've got the 8 of Pentacles and you've got the Moon. Well, first of all, I feel the messages that are coming to you, this soul group, are coming in your dreams a lot, and they're also coming through the subconscious, and it would be good for you to do any kind of inner work or work with meditation, work with the moon cycles, be very aware of the moon. How do you feel when the moon is waxing, in other words, when it's becoming full? How do you feel around the full moon? How do you feel when it's waning, when the moon is lessening? What do you need to let go of? The other message that I'm hearing in regards to the moon is notice what you're drawn to around the full moon and expect clarity, which is coming up. We have the next couple of weeks, another full moon. Now these readings are timeless, so I'm really not going to get into things, maybe astrological aspects and things like that. But I'm definitely hearing moon cycles, and I'm definitely hearing that your luck is about to change. But you're not, one of the things that you're not paying attention to or you're not watching out for are the key phrases that keep coming in your life, the messages. You guys might hear music in the background, people on their bikes playing music out. So not only what you need to watch out for are your dreams and your intuition. You need to pay more attention to your intuition. And there's something going on at work that you need to pay attention to. Now this is interesting because I'm getting that this soul group is learning to open up more to your intuition and understanding your intuition and following, and perhaps maybe you're starting, I'm getting it. Some of you are actually wanting to more professionally use your intuition in your work. Maybe you want to be a psychic channel, or you are, or a spiritualist, or you're doing energy work, and this is saying definitely you need to go to it. But your feelings, your emotions, your feelings are guiding you to what you need to be doing. So you need to be paying attention to your feelings, to your emotions. If something seems to shut you down emotionally and it is not empowering you emotionally, then that's telling you this is not the right direction for you, okay? Now, this is also what I'm getting is some of you are feeling like, okay, this has gone on too long. When are things going to start changing? When am I going to have what I really want or what I need? Don't give up. Don't give up. You're applying your will, your little will, with the higher will, with the directive of the higher self that connects you to spirit, source energies, okay? So this is also telling me that you haven't paid attention to how much you have changed, to how much you do know now, how much you have awakened. You're more of an awakening than what you realize. So I would say for you, maybe doing a gratitude list on yourself or appreciation list, or just notice, take some time and do a meditation. You can go on my website, soulplayground.life, and there's some meditations there that you can listen to as well as download. But a contemplation meditation where you look at where were you weeks ago, months ago, a year ago, years ago, where were you and where are you now? So when you look at where you are now, you're going to see that you have been on your path to destiny, and the wheel has turned, and then you actually are more awake, more aware, and you actually know more, and you actually have been being guided. The other thing that I'm feeling is you're not paying attention. Some of you have some really good messages from some friends, some people that are close to you, and you might be shutting them out and not really listening to what they're having to say Hold on a second. Okay, sorry about that. Just want to do some of these on the go, on the fly. So, pay attention to where you're drawn to, what brings you joy, what brings you peace and calm, what brings you upliftment. Pay attention to what nurtures you on an emotional level. Those are the things that you want to do more of, and the places that you want to go to more, and the people that you want to be around more. So pay attention to what brings you joy, brings you fulfillment. This is also the rejoice and celebration card, the Three of Cups. Pay attention to friends, pay attention to who you're around, and pay attention to, whoops, there goes all my cards. Pay attention to what constricts your energy. That's a definite one I'm getting. Whatever restricts your energy is a not now, or no, or there's not enough resonance. Okay, so this group, I really feel that you have made a lot of changes, and what you really need to pay attention to is yourself, is acknowledging the changes that you've made, is what I'm hearing from Spirit. You need to pay attention to that you are being guided, that you do have the wisdom, that you do have the understanding, no matter what you've been through. Okay, let's get a little more done. But really pay attention to your dreams, the moon, your intuition, spiritual nature, your own spiritual nature, animal beings. What are, some of you, do you have a cat, do you have a dog, do you have pets? How do they respond? Because they don't tend to get caught up in drama. They're very curious. Animal beings will naturally, unless they've been maltreated, they naturally go away from drama. They don't want to be around drama, situations at all. I know Yoshi, like if we're walking or something, she'll totally go away. If people drank too much or unbalanced. So pay attention to your energy flows. Pay attention to what brings you more energy, what uplifts you, as to what brings you down. Okay, because I feel like this group, you could be empaths as well. Let's see what we've got here. As far as relations, well, there we go, flirt. Woo. Okay, so this kind of goes with the lovers, which I didn't talk about too much. I feel that some of you are about to meet someone, or you're deepening a relationship. But first and foremost, I feel that you're listening to yourself. It's more about your relationship to yourself at this point. That you've had your own inner marriage, this interconnecting of your inner male and inner female. And that you are very, you're loving yourself more. You're taking better care of yourself more. You are appreciating yourself more. And so for some of you that are wanting to draw in a mate, soulmate, your twin flame, that is coming. Some of you it's already here. And that's why it says Cupid. Okay, you're opening up to relationship. We send you great waves of love into your heart and mind, awakening your love for life itself. Your clear decision to accept and enjoy romance has triggered this reawakening. Allow yourself to spontaneously celebrate love in all its glorious aspects. Well, that reinforces the celebration card and this Three of Cups. So as you're living more joyfully, more abundantly, with yourself, on your own, with your partner, if you're partnered, but with friends, with community, just with life in general, this to me says there's been a real opening. And that's what flirty energy is. I always say you can flirt with guys, girls, it doesn't matter. Just flirting with life, just being in the magic, the mystery, the fun of life. Okay? That's what this is saying. And if you're looking, obviously, for a relationship, although this isn't a focus of that, be light. flirty. Chariot, spiritual protection. You're being watched over and protected physically, emotionally, and energetically. Okay, so I find it interesting that this card talks about energy, because I get with this group, there's a lot that you have to be aware of in regards to energy. Whether it's you doing your own energy work, receiving energy work, or just being aware of what energy is right for you, what energy brings more coherence in your life, brings you more resonance, brings you more harmony. Okay, and your message is, where there's a will, there's a way. So some of you, if you've lost your will, or you feel you've lost your way, you haven't lost your way. The Wheel of Fortune just turned. Okay, you've been on your path to destiny. It seems like you've been blocked, but you have to pay attention to just how far you have come. Oh my gosh, and these wings, are you getting your angel wings, or you've gotten them? That means many of you are earth angels. Many of you are helping other people on the planet. You're helping to uplift humanity. You are an inspiration to those around you. Some of you have been since a small child, within your family. And it is about to pay off. But the key is not to let the work, not to let the subconscious programming hold you down, or the work, okay? Not to give up. Just know that you're on this cycle, and the cycle is coming back up. But what you need to pay attention to are your feelings, and understanding that ask yourself, how can I open up more to life, more to all feelings? All feelings are okay. All emotions are okay. If you're feeling sad, be sad. If you want to cry, cry. Just be in the whole emotion of it all. Be in the celebration of life. Be a part of life. The Wheel of Fortune is the recognition that we're a part of life. We're co-creating it, but we're responding to life. We're not doing everything on our own. Sometimes things come up, unforeseen things. How do we respond? What do we do? That's what allows the wheel to turn. And sometimes when it feels like it's stuck, it's that there's deeper work that's happening subconsciously. So watch out for signs, people in your life. Be very aware. Watch out for the energies. Be very aware of the energy right now in your life. Be very aware of what uplifts you, what supports you, and watch for those signs. Specifically for you, soul group number 1. And I'm saying soul group or soul story because we incarnate in soul groups. Actually, soul waves that become groups. And so many of us have similar to the same experiences because we're part of the same soul group. So get your wings. Know that you have your wings and you're about to fly. If you're not, some of you are already flying, but you can fly even higher. And flirt with life. Be in the magic, the mystery. Just get out there more. Be out there. Be involved. And know that you are drawing in what it is, the right and perfect for you. Is it the right and perfect relationship, the right and perfect career, right and perfect health? You are drawing that in. But you must recognize, and pay attention to how far you've come. You have to be aware of how much you've changed, how much you've grown, how much you've transformed, and acknowledge that and honor that. All right, I hope that's brought some insight and some meaning, some understanding for you. Soul story number 1. Okay, let's go to soul group number 2. We've got the 3 of Cups, the Rider-Waite. Okay, Yosh, you gotta stay there, boo-boo. I've got her on her leash. She wants to live. Okay, so first of all, you've got the 5 of Swords, which I feel is where you're coming from. And you've been in a time, and you've got the 4 of Cups here. 3 of Cups, attention to your own messages, your own inner guidance. You're very intuitive, you're very psychic, you're very awake, you're very aware, but you're not listening to yourself. You're not listening, or you're not listening enough. So I feel like more than signs and symbols, or what are your own interpretation of the signs and the symbols? Just because you went through some negativity, or you tend to get despondent, or you tend to be, get upset, I feel like, pay attention to your thoughts. If your thoughts go in the negative, into the negative loop, what can you do to get out of that negative loop? You've got the wisdom. Some of you, I feel, are leaders in your own right, whether within a family, within a community, within a work situation. And you're at a next level. You're at a next level. You need to pay attention to, gosh, I keep hearing it. Some of it is the people that you're attracting, but more than that, you got to pay attention to your thoughts. That's what I'm feeling. Your thoughts are what is tripping you up. And you also have to pay attention to your body. This group, you really have to pay attention to your body, and I feel like you need to take more time to rest. Your messages come through your body. Exhaustion, tightness, you need to take a break, take a time out. Irritability, annoyance, frustration, your boundaries have been overstretched. And this soul story here, what I'm hearing from this soul group, please take some time for yourself so that you can hear the messages. Don't wall them off. Look at his arms. Now, it's okay to be an authority. Okay, it's okay to be the emperor in your life. It's okay to be the authority. Too much of the male energy cuts off. And look at this. He's in the mental. So it's great to be in the mental realm, but when we go too much in the mental realm, that's when the Five of Swords action happens. And so what I want to say is drop into the heart. This green energy is, to me, speaking to the heart. This means sometimes you need to turn away. Sometimes it's okay to not have anything to do, but just be with yourself, or be with the situation. Be with the people that are around you. Be with the people that you care about. Be in nature. I really feel like you have a brilliant mind, soul story, soul group number 2. But that mind can wall you off. Okay? And you can be kind of black and white. You can go over here or over there. So you need to pay attention to the middle way. That's going to lead you into a whole new arena, a whole new level. This is the Four of Wands. I feel you're completing a lesson, a cycle. You're being tested. Like, what do you know now? How can you apply what it is that you know? How can you apply in your life what it is that you know? So many of you are seeing 444, and we've got, look at there, 4, 4, 4, 4. So which means you are being protected. You are being helped. So I also feel that this soul story is about paying attention that you don't have to do it all on your own, that you are being guided, you are being directed. There is this inner guidance. There is guidance from your spirit guides, in the angelic realm, galactically. You're tapping into ancestral energy. But you also have people on the earth plane that are wanting to help you. On some level, you need to do less. You need to think less and be more in the harmony of your heart, and to feel more. This Three of Cups for me is talking about being more, allowing yourself to be more around people and to be given to, and to enjoy life more. Be in the joy of life more. Drop more into the feelings, okay? When you find yourself going round and round and round with thoughts, kind of circular thinking, or trying to mentally will something to happen, you need to drop into the heart. Okay, you need to get to the heart of the matter. Look at that. It's going to lead you there. Look at this. Okay? Breaking that pattern of overthinking. So look for number 444. Look for the number 4 or 44 or 4. Number 44, 44 is about turning points. It's about numerology-wise. It's about new directions and turning points. It's about building stability. To some degree, it's about leaving something in the past behind, something huge. You know, a way of thinking, a core belief, a way of living in life, a way of thinking. It's about leaving. It's not like little beliefs. It's like huge beliefs. It's the foundation of your life, because you're creating a new foundation. This soul group is creating a new foundation, and you might be worried about, you know, am I going to have enough? That's, to me, all these 4s are about security. Am I going to have enough? You're worried about when I go in this next phase, whenever I give up, whether it's the job or whatever you're moving on from or coming back from, let's say, you're wondering, can I make it? And this says yes. But you also have to be open to help, and you have to pay attention to your feelings, and you have to pay attention to not overdoing, not having to do it all on your own. You really need to drop into the heart. I'm getting it with this group psychically so strongly that this is about the heart for you. It's about the feelings and the emotions. Yes, it's about your intuition. I feel you already have a strong intuition. Some of you are using it a lot in business, which is great. But it's okay to do what makes you feel good. Okay, let's look and see. Wow, okay, for some of you, give your relationship a chance. And I feel this is 2 things. I feel this is give yourself a chance. And for some of you that are thinking like, oh, I've changed too much, or I can't do it in this relationship, this is saying give your relationship a chance. Now, of course, these are general readings for thousands of people. If there's abuse or things that you cannot turn around, then no. But it is saying work on your partnership. So this could be relationship, personal relationship, it could be a career partnership, but I also feel it has to do with work on yourself to get out of the negative mindset. Some of you are kind of codependent, and you're trying to do everything all on your own or do things for others. You need to drop into your heart and do more for yourself, or allow people to give to you. So this is give your relationship a chance, but I feel it's also about giving yourself a chance. Now this is interesting. You got gold, divine intervention. God sends miracles to answer sincere prayers. Well, I feel like, again, this is about paying attention to the help you are receiving, because the more we acknowledge Spirit's presence and our spirit helpers helping us, our spirit team, our guardian angels, oversouls or guides, or higher self intervening, or that divine intervention, however you want to term it, the more we acknowledge it, the stronger it gets, and the more guidance we receive, and the more protection. You have to acknowledge it. The other thing I feel is gold is you are your own resource, so you've got to pay attention to your own gifts. You'll be able to make it. And blessings in disguise. What appears to be problems is actually part of your answered prayers. You'll understand the reasons behind your present situation as everything resolves. Trust. This is trust. You're being helped, right? Trust in heaven's protection and the infinite wisdom to answer your prayers in the best way. So again, you're not doing everything all your own. Even though you're the boss man, boss lady, you know a lot, there are parts that are unseen that can only be felt that are helping you. And some of it's people in your life. A lot of it is from the spirit realm. A lot of it is your spiritual helpers, your spiritual team, your spirit guides. You are being guided, but you need to open up more to it. And look at this. Follow your heart. Follow your heart. That's what this is about. You do so well, and you have materially in the past. You do so well with your mind. I feel like you can do mind over, emotions. It reminds me of when I was a dancer. Our mind, overrid, our body. Or when I did 10Ks, I raced. and the endorphins kick in. You could have a sprained ankle and you still do the last 5 miles, you know. But this is saying, don't be doing that. Drop into your heart, drop into your feeling nature. And this, those of you that chose soul group number 1, or number 2 rather, reflecting soul story number 2, this has a lot of meaning for me. This I made with my one of my shamanic teachers, Donna Chuy Jesus, and it is with a little bit, it's obsidian wrapped with a $10 bill, obsidian and tobacco and sage, and wrapped, and this, and we did a ritual so that you're never without the funds that you need or the resources, whether the money or the resources that you need. And it's a ritual for, shamanic ritual for protection on the material plane, and specifically with money and prosperity. So this is a further confirmation. I feel you have a few, you know, confirmations here that you're going to be okay, that everything is going to be okay. But for you, you have to pay attention to the divine guidance that you're receiving, that you are protected, you are helped, and that you've been helped in the past, you know, and it's ended up being okay. Right, let's get to, thank you for listening if you're taking off now. And I hope that brought some insight and some awareness of what to be aware of, what to pay attention, what to watch out for, okay, what to be on watch for. Okay, let's get to soul story for soul group number 3. I don't know what any of these are, so it's interesting for me to see as well. Okay, wow, lots of changes. Wow, look at this. 1 and a 6, victory and success. But I do feel you definitely need to be paying attention to numbers. Now look at this, we've got another 4 of cups here. So this group, I really feel it's really about connecting with yourself at this point. And I almost feel like you are coming, something has been handed to you and you're wondering whether to take it. A new direction is coming in. For some of you it's relationship-wise, some of you it's career. There's been an upswing in energy, so those of you, if there's been any illness, you're moving more into optimal wellness. But you need to pay attention to your successes. You need to pay attention to numbers. I feel like this group has been seeing a lot of numbers, and you're wondering, are these synchronistic? And I feel specifically 1, 111, 111, 111, 111, 1111. It's really I feel like this group, you're in a new awakening. There's an upsurge of energy that some of you have kind of been very down or despondent. And don't worry, your energy might be up and down, up and down. It'll even out. You're recalibrating. This group is really, this whole group is really recalibrating. You've been requalifying your energy. The energy is recalibrating to a higher level. You're really opening up into your soul's gifts, you know, your own resources, your individual gifts that you've come in with on a soul level. Your spiritual gifts are opening up, becoming more psychic, more aware. A lot to do with healing energy, healing light energy. Obviously, whatever you've asked about specifically, it's a yes, there's a success there. But it's also, I really feel it's about, with the Knight of Wands here, and these are wands, Ace of Wands, 6 of Wands, but all the purple, look at the purple. It's really about you paying attention to Spirit's messages and living more by that. So I would say as much meditation as you could do in the morning, or just a little, you know, if you go to my website, soulplayground.life, there's some meditations, there's attunements, 3 to 5 minutes. You just really need to align more to your own inner knowing, and you really need to pay attention. Okay, here's what I'm hearing to tell you. You need to pay attention to your spiritual nature, your spiritual side, the spiritual aspect of your being, and you need to watch out for Spirit's messages. What do you keep seeing? There's something repetitively you keep seeing or you keep hearing. Some of you, I feel it's even on TV or Netflix or Hulu or Prime or whatever. There's either a reoccurring show or a word. There's some phrase that keeps coming to you. I do feel that you need to pay attention to your flashes of insight and your ideas. You've got some great ideas. Now, what's interesting, this is awareness. Is the magician. So the awareness in the magician is that everything comes from spirit, even mind. Mind is an extension out of spiritual energy, out of consciousness. So we are consciousness made manifest. So the magician recognizes that we don't do anything really on a lower level. It's when we're in alignment. When we're in alignment to our higher self, the mediating intelligence, we connect into the innate intelligence of the universe. I even like to say universes. So you really need to pay, wow, I can feel the energy from this group. It's really paying attention to the unseen, the being guided, and then what does that energy mean to you? How does that energy begin to manifest for you? How is the spiritual energy manifesting? What ideas, what thoughts, what is coming through in mind that is extending out into your actions, okay? As well as creations, okay? So this is a very creative group, and I feel like you've been getting messages to birth something from spirit, some ideas that you have, and this is about following through on it because there will be victory, there will be success. You also need to pay attention to where you are now. Stop going in the past. You know, stop looking at the other. There's something in the present that you're to be focused on. It might seem something small, but pay attention to the opportunities that are coming to you in the present. I feel with this soul story here, on a soul level, you've been given some opportunities, and it's presented. It may not be exactly what you want. You might be saying, oh, I want it to be this one, or I want it to be this one, or this one. I want it to be, it's this one. Pay attention to what's being offered to you right now. Now, this could be an opening that you just feel more cohesiveness with, or you feel more energy towards a certain opportunity or a certain activity or a certain place to live. You feel more energized in a certain place to live, or a certain person or a certain job. Pay attention, even if it doesn't seem like it's the ideal. It's like, okay, this isn't totally what I wanted, but somehow I'm drawn to it. Pay attention to the openings. Pay attention to the openings, okay? You'll know the openings by what you feel in your heart. In fuego, in fire, you feel more alive. You feel energized. Not in an overly exhilarated way, but you just feel more life force animating energy. So pay attention to the energy. Pay attention to the opportunities that are coming, because it's the energy that's needed to get you in to put you over in that new direction. So this soul group, there's a lot of new beginnings. Awareness is key for you. You've got to pay attention to the spirit realm and what's being offered to you. Pay attention to what's being offered to you. What is being offered? Some of you are getting to know yourself in a new way, okay, on a relationship level. Some of you are getting to know, you're at the beginning, okay? It's at the beginning, whether it's a new job, give it more time. If it's a relationship or you're dating multiple people, give it more time. You need to get to know, this isn't about rushing into anything. It's about feeling your way through the feeling experience, but by going by what's the opportunity, what is being offered to you. Reward yourself. You have given a lot of yourself, okay? I'm going to read it real quickly. You've given a lot of yourself lately, and it's time to receive. Make some time to reward yourself in a meaningful way. This balance of giving and receiving is essential to keeping your energy, mood, and motivation at a consistent high level. Remember I said the energy may be up or down. It'll recalibrate. So in a way, you're getting to know yourself. This could be about a relationship, but again, individually on your soul path, you're at a different level, your new beginning here. So you're getting to know yourself in a new way. okay, and drawing in more of what it is that you want. You know, and I feel this reward yourself has a lot to do with that you recognizing that you are making it, you are doing it, whatever it is for you. You're making it, you're doing it. Aha, stress reduction. Okay. De-stress your mind, body, and schedule as you need to rest, recharge, and recycle. Okay, that goes back to this. Sometimes we don't get all the cups all at once. Sometimes they're just waiting there. Sometimes we can see that they're there, but there's nothing else to do about it. What is being offered? And being able to take a break, take a rest. To follow the cycles, follow the natural cycles. That's what the circle is about. What are the natural cycles? What are the natural cycles? Yes, you might get a bunch of energy, an upsurge of energy. Something opens. You know, something is offered, a new job, a new relationship, a new direction. Your health is coming up. You feel more energetic. But you don't have to expend it all. You could save some. It's not really even saving, it's economizing your energy by taking the time out. Again, following the cycles, being able to recharge. This is watermelon tourmaline, by the way. Oh my God, this is so perfect for you. Let go and let God. Okay, so even if we feel like we're taking a time out or a break, something is still going on. Our higher self is managing everything, got everything under control. We're being helped by God. We're being helped by the universe, by spirit. We're being guided and directed. And then you've got the angel, which is, this medallion is about that angels are watching over you. You have a specific guardian angel, spirit guide, that's guiding you. So you are being helped. You are being assisted. And that is what's going to help you with that success. So you have to pay attention to the spiritual aspect of your being. And pay attention or watch out for new opportunities. Be aware of new opportunities, doors opening. But you're not going to be able to see these opportunities or recognize these opportunities. It's not just seeing them. You might see the opportunities and then you don't want to do anything because you think, oh, that's not what I want, or I want something else, or that's not what I saw. You got to see the opportunity, but you have to recognize it. And you recognize the gift, the opportunity, by being connected to your spiritual energy. By recognizing that everything comes from source energies. Okay. I hope that brings some insight and some understanding to you. To what to pay attention to, what to be aware of. What is unfolding? Pay attention to the signs. Learn to read and understand the signs. They're messages from your higher self, from your spirit guide, your spirit team, from the oversouls, from the spiritual hierarchy, from God, the universe, the all that is itself, from life itself. Spirit itself is communicating to you through nature, through numbers, through people in your life, through what is repeating. It's trying to get your attention. All right, everyone, much peace and soul light. Till next time.